It's no surprise that one of the largest expenses an entrepreneur pays every single year is to the tax man. But how much of a difference does it really make? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how saving taxes every single year for the next 10 years will make you fabulously wealthy and allow you to retire 5 years earlier. Hi there and welcome to the channel. I'm Brian Nguyen and I'm a tax advisor with CleverProfits, an online accounting firm dedicated to helping online entrepreneurs grow and scale their businesses. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe for more exclusive updates on how to actually grow your online business using the power of finances. Entrepreneurs who are filing their tax returns using TurboTax or going to a local tax preparer who does absolutely no tax planning will be surprised to find how much money they're actually losing every single year they file their tax return. I'll have you know that when clients come through our doors as part of our Profit Accelerator program, they go through a rigorous tax strategy call where we go through the nooks and crannies of their business to try and identify as many tax savings opportunities as possible. Well, we went through the records, and on average, clients who go through our program end up saving about $8,400 every single year. To put that in perspective, let's walk through the numbers and show you exactly how saving $8,400 every single year for the next 10 years will actually save you a lot more money and allow you to retire significantly earlier. Have you ever wondered how much of a difference 10 years of tax savings actually makes? Well, Albert Einstein was famously claiming that compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world, and he who understands it earns it, and he who doesn't pays it. Well, we did the math. And it turns out if you understand it, by saving an additional $8,400 every single year and then reinvesting that $8,400 every single year for the next 10 years into a portfolio generating about 8% in annual rate of return, that you're going to end up with an extra $125,342. Now, if you compound this over 30 years, you'll end up with an extra $751,000, which is a huge difference just from doing optimal tax saving strategies every single year. This is a really conservative estimate, to be honest, because that's what our average client saves, but some clients actually end up saving more. And quite frankly, the clients who end up working with us end up making more profit, growing their businesses faster, which then in turn will increase the tax savings every single year and will potentially save them a lot more in the long run, building a much wealthier portfolio, which further widens the difference. There are other hidden benefits to tax planning that will build you more wealth in the long run if you actually adhere to my advice. For example, if you put money into a tax-deferred retirement account, like an IRA or a 401k, you're going to be able to put more money away and grow your wealth significantly faster. The reason why is because you don't have to pay any current taxes on things like interest, capital gains, and dividends when you put money into a tax-deferred account compared to a brokerage account. So to illustrate the difference in how much more in your portfolio that you'll end up with in actual cash, we'll go back to our original example where you're saving the $8,400 every single year. Normally, if you save that for 10 years at an 8% return, you'd end up with $125,000. But if you put that in a tax-deferred brokerage account, you could end up with $160,000. That's $35,000 of difference for putting it into one account versus another. Now you'll have some restrictions on when you can take that money out, but if you put that money in for 30 years, you're actually going to end up with a much wider difference. To illustrate, if you put that money in for 30 years in a brokerage account, you're going to end up with $750,000. Not so bad. But if you put that money into a tax advantage retirement account, you're going to end up with $1.25 million, $1,250,000. That's a $500,000 difference for just putting it into one account type versus another. So you can see very clearly that by hiring a good tax advisor and making sure that you're taking advantage of every dollar in tax savings that you can, that you're going to save a lot more in your portfolio, both from the annual tax savings that you can now contribute into an account, plus the tax deferral from not having to pay current taxes on interest, dividends, and capital gains. It makes a really big difference, which will allow you to retire 5 to 10 years earlier than you normally would. If you liked what you hear and you want to take advantage of more tax strategies, we have so many more videos on the channel that are going to be coming out explaining how we help our clients save tons of money. And you can check out the videos by hitting that like, share, subscribe button and go into the next one right here.